Hello and good morning. It's a beautiful Monday morning where I'm at. The last few days were kind of gloomy and rainy, so I'm happy about the sunshine. Even though it is Monday and I have to go to work, I'm actually feeling pretty good. I'm not super busy today. It could get that way now that I've said that. So, anyway, this video, I really have no structure to this video, I guess you could say. It's just going to be a few things about what's been going on with us, what I've been doing, what my family's been doing. Just hopefully I won't be all over the place. First things first, I got a haircut. Cut my hair off. I didn't do it, my mom did. And I'm letting my perm kind of hang out. My curls kind of show. It's not completely dry yet, but so a lot of things have been kind of going on. I'm dealing with state insurance, not catching up, I guess. Like, I tried to renew our benefits. I wasn't going to because we were going to get on my husband's insurance, but his open enrollment is not until next month. In the meantime, I thought I could renew our health insurance through the state, and that was not the case. So we've basically been with no insurance or been suspended. I don't even know the state at this point, what's going on. So we have not had really anything covering us in case of an emergency since the end of June. I tried to renew before that. There was a big old confusion as to whether or not I received a notice. I did not receive any notices in the mail, but I did receive the final letter, which was really strange. I tried to take care of it, and now we still have nothing. I have to pay for everything out of pocket. Eye exams were paid out of pocket. My daughter had to have new glasses. I'm due for a new eye exam, but mine had to wait. So I'm wearing an old pair of glasses because my current prescription, my latest prescription has expired, and the glasses that I received with that prescription do not fit me correctly. They never really did, and I've tried to have them fixed, but when you have insurance through the state and your glasses are made at a state prison, there's not much that can be done. And they just follow their instructions and put lenses in, whatever they do. These are glasses from about 4 or 5 years ago that just happened to work for me, but they're scratched and everything. But I was going to show you my old glasses. I don't have them with me right now, but they were basically, I think they were like this. They were crooked. So this lens here is constantly bumping me in the eye, hitting my eyelashes. It was very uncomfortable. It never fit right on my face. So I'm wearing these, and I'm hoping they don't break. Because my contact lenses, I ripped my last pair. I was thinking I could get through a few more weeks with them. Nope. I mean, I've had a little tiny tear or nick in a contact before, and yes, I have worn it just because I didn't know what else to do. And this was not the case. It was a tear all the way to the middle of the contact lens. So, anyway, I'm dealing with it. I do have an eye exam scheduled here soon, and I'm just going to have to pay for that out of pocket and just get glasses and not worry about contacts. I don't know. I'll be fine. I've been sitting here this morning in my quiet time and also working on my meal plan. I kind of got away from that for a little while. I'm just doing dinners right now because that's really all we're home for. I do think I need to plan maybe for lunches on the weekends in case we are going to be home. We are pretty busy the next few weekends. I don't even know if we're going to be home. It might be packing up a lunch and going, so I may still need to plan that. It's however it goes. I have to check the schedule. We've just got a million things going on with scouts and family things. Yesterday, my husband and I, we took a training course with our church to help out and be aides or subs or whatever we're needed for through our it's our Catholic education program for the youth. Many of you who are Catholic probably know it as catechism. We call our program Faith Formation. That was started a few years ago, and it slowly evolves. I was involved with it years ago when my oldest was young, and I taught the Sunday morning classes for 7th and 8th grade and 5th grade. I did 3 years. They were not simultaneous. I didn't teach them both at the same time. It was 2 years of one grade and 1 year of another. So that was actually quite interesting. But I've gotten away from that, and I feel like I need to kind of get back in within the church. I need to be helping, and giving my time, volunteering my time as my church family. I need to be helping out that family just as much as I'm helping my own family at home, in my house. That also goes along the lines of the whole living a purposeful life and giving meaning to my actions. That's one way I can help. So, and it also is a very good example to set for my children, because I'm making them go to these classes, and if I'm not being involved, or at least going to church every Sunday and showing that I care, they're not going to want to do that. The whole saying, do as I say, not as I do. I don't like to live that way. I want my kids to see my example and live by my example, and I want it to be a good example for them, and I want them to see that they can live a good life. Whether or not they choose to remain Catholic is really not a huge concern to me, but I would like them to still hold on to some of their beliefs. Anyway, I'm not trying to preach to anybody here about my religion or anything, so I better kind of just stop right there. But no matter where you're from or what your background is, you can still choose to live a purposeful life and be kind and just be a good human being, which is just really what I was getting at there. I was raised Catholic, but I'm very open to all different types of religions and different people. You choose to live your life how you want to live it, and as long as you're not shoving your beliefs down my throat, I don't care. I will be very open and get to know you as a person, not based on your religion, your sexual orientation, or your lifestyle. If they're a good person, they're okay in my book. So, sorry I got off on that tangent. I just felt like it needed to be said with everything going on in the world these days. We just need to learn to be open with each other and get to know each other, and not just put up a wall or judge them right off the bat for how they are living, or whatever. Moving on. Our house is still on the market. We are still trying to sell it. We're taking in all criticism and advice, and trying to use that to our advantage. We're not trying to cheat anybody, but we do want to get a decent amount out of our house to move on to the next house. Which brings up another thing. We have found a home, and I say home because I would like to make it our home. But we found this house. It's incredible. I don't know what else to say, but it is an older home that's been in our community for years, and it's huge, and it just has so much history in this house. You can just feel it coming out of the walls. I get really positive vibes from this house, and my husband said he got a really good feeling as well. And we haven't taken the kids in yet. I hope to if we get a good reply back from our offer. But this house just screams us. Like, I want to get into this home, and I want to give it some extra love, and I want to restore the home back to its original glory. It just has so much history in its walls, and to me, it's a part of our town's history. I grew up here. My family was raised here. I feel like because I am the age I am now, I feel like it's my duty almost to help to restore at least a little bit of the town's history, and make sure my children still understand some of the town's history and just America's history in general. Now, this house is basically still set back in like the 20s, 30s, but it's so nicely done and has been kept up that I feel like we can continue that. It needs a little bit of cleaning up and work here and there where some things have been done. Some updating has been done that I think we need to undo that updating a little bit. So anyway, and with our whole minimalist and purposeful journey here, I think it'd be a good idea to kind of go back, take it back a little bit, you know, to the times where everything had to have a purpose. You didn't have a lot of extra junk and useless stuff. So I think that's the perfect mesh for us to do that. So if that happens, I will take you on that little trip back in time with us. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I'm going to get ready for the rest of my day, and I hope you all have a very good week. Bye.